Hi, here is a video of me answering the question of the section 2.3 of the key activity second part. Okay, the first question is, in which ways are your perspectives similar and or different? Well, I think that the people that is close to me here in Mexico think most likely the same way as me. Um, our perspectives are pretty similar. We think that everyone deserves the same opportunities. The man can be the head of the household. The woman can be the head of the household. The man can mop. A woman can mop. Uh, a man can be the president. A woman can be the president. The man can cook. The woman can cook. For us, no matter who you are, what you think, what your religion is, if you are a man, if you're a woman, you deserve the same. You can do like whatever you want. That is correct. But maybe my friend from Mississippi, she thinks quite different. For her, like she knows, like her role in her life will be to serve to her family, to her husband. She will be a nurse because she's a woman, and she cannot be a doctor because she's a woman. So I think I have similar opinions and different opinions from mine. The second question is, did your perspective on the topic expand, change, or become richer after interacting with others? How so? I think that it got richer. Um, Maybe I think that um, whoever you are, whatever you think, if what you think is not um, damaging someone else, I think is correct. For example, my friend from the United States, for them is normal, like the man to be the leader, but she told me that, like the fact that the man is the leader does not is a cause for women to be treated like bad. So yes, the third question is, which roles does culture play in having different perspective on the issue? Well, I think it has a big role. Monterrey is a big city. It's a an international city. Um, the school I go to is one of the best. It is in Latin America, and I think that gives me like a multicultural perspective since I was a kid. So maybe that's why I'm more open mind, maybe than my from the United States. She is from a small town of the south of the United States. She has never been out of the United States. Um, and the cultural, the traditions in the south of the United States are more conservative than other parts of the United States. I met people from Mississippi, from a small towns, and they go to church. The girls, since they are childs, they learn how to cook, how to do the house chores. And I also met people from big cities like LA, New York, and for them, maybe the household is not important. Just if you have food, the women, sometimes the women are the ones that work, the ones that bring the money up to the table. And yes, I think the culture is a big role. The fourth question is, based on the different perspective you explore, what is relevant to be empathic towards other perspectives? Mm, okay, yes. For example, my friend, that his mother does not let him to enter the kitchen when she's cooking. She doesn't let him to cook. My aunt, well, my friend's mother, she grew up in a small town, here in New Orleans, and maybe that's why she's maybe a little more conservative. Um, uh, I love my aunt. She's a really kind person, but the fact that she doesn't let um her husband to cook, or her son to cook, or maybe do the house chores, it's because um how she was educated. uh, yes. So maybe I like to cook, but I need to be empathic that she grew up with that idea. Also, my friends in the United States, she grew up with that idea that the man is the one is the strong with the money, brings the food to the table, and since they grew up with that, I need to respect and understand them, and they also respect me and understand me. The fifth question is, how does analysis and understanding of multiple perspectives on the topic have an impact on a global level? Uh, I think that listening to others is the best way to understand others, to have different ideas of a topic, to have different versions of a topic, different different thoughts. And I think that analyzing and understanding someone's perspective is the best way to have a more multicultural society. The sixth question is, what were some challenges you faced for better understanding others' points of view? I think that like that was not a challenge, because I also talked with my mom. She told me that when she was a kid, she made all the house chores with her mother, and I knew my grandmother, and she was from the old school. So maybe the fact that sometimes I want to, I feel, well, for my perspective, sometimes it's not correct to let all the house chores to the women, to let everything of the house to the women, and also it's not correct to let all the stress of the money to the men. But sometimes I need to maybe not say that, or not say what I think, because I'm not authority, and maybe I can get in troubles. But understanding someone's point of view, I think I'm someone that can understand, well, when someone tell me what they think and why. I think for me it's pretty, it's not complicated to understand. Well, that's everything. Thank you.